Lead the Field, written by Earl Nightingale. Introduction. Think about the life you desire, one filled with success, happiness, and purpose. Imagine waking up every day feeling motivated, clear-headed, and in control of your destiny. This is the life Earl Nightingale envisions for you in his book Lead the Field. Nightingale was a pioneer in the world of personal development, often called the Dean of Personal Development. His groundbreaking ideas, shared through radio programs, speeches, and writings, have transformed millions of lives over the years. Lead the Field is more than just a self-help book. It's a comprehensive guide to understanding and harnessing the power of your mind to create a life of success. The principles in this book are timeless, offering practical wisdom that applies as much today as when they were first introduced. This summary will provide a detailed look at the key concepts from each chapter. You'll find insights that are easy to grasp and apply to your own life, whether you're looking to improve your career, relationships, or personal fulfillment. While this summary covers the main ideas, I encourage you to read the full book to truly absorb the depth of Nightingale's teachings. Now, let's explore how you can lead the field and create the life of your dreams. Chapter 1. The Magic Word. Success starts with a single word: attitude. Nightingale opens the book by introducing this powerful concept, explaining how your attitude is the lens through which you view the world. It's the foundation of everything you do. Your attitude toward life, whether it's positive, negative, or neutral, determines how you experience the world and how the world responds to you. Let's break this down. Think about two people who are facing the exact same challenge. Perhaps they've both been laid off from their jobs. One person adopts a positive attitude, viewing the situation as an opportunity to find a new path, learn new skills, or perhaps even start their own business. The other person sees the same situation as a catastrophe, focusing on the loss, feeling defeated, and unable to move forward. Their attitudes, not the situation itself, dictate their outcomes. Nightingale explains that most people believe success comes first, and then a good attitude follows. In reality, it's the opposite. A winning attitude precedes success. Your attitude is a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you believe in yourself and approach life with optimism and confidence, you radiate positivity, and the world reflects that back to you. People are drawn to you, opportunities open up, and challenges seem more manageable. But how do you cultivate a winning attitude? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you react to situations. Are you quick to complain or blame external factors when things go wrong? Or do you take responsibility for your responses and look for the silver lining? Nightingale encourages you to practice gratitude, focus on solutions rather than problems, and make a conscious effort to maintain a positive outlook, even in difficult circumstances. A practical exercise to improve your attitude is to start each day by listing a few things you're grateful for. This simple act shifts your mindset from lack to abundance, setting the tone for a productive, positive day. Remember, your attitude is contagious. When you walk into a room with a positive, can-do attitude, it influences everyone around you. You become a magnet for success, attracting opportunities and positive experiences into your life. Chapter 2. Acres of Diamonds. The opportunities you're seeking may be right under your nose. Nightingale uses the famous story of Acres of Diamonds to illustrate this point. The story is about a farmer who, in search of diamonds, sells his land and travels the world in pursuit of wealth. Little does he know that his land is rich with diamonds. The very thing he was searching for was right in his own backyard. This story serves as a metaphor for how many of us approach success. We often think that the grass is greener on the other side, that opportunities lie somewhere else, with other people, in other jobs, or in different circumstances. We overlook the potential right where we are. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are there acres of diamonds in your current situation that you're overlooking? Maybe it's an opportunity at work that you haven't fully explored, or a talent you possess that you haven't tapped into. Nightingale suggests that instead of constantly seeking something new, take a closer look at your current resources, skills, and circumstances. For example, let's say you're feeling stuck in your job, thinking that the only way to advance is to switch companies. But what if there are opportunities within your current organization that you haven't considered? Maybe a different department is looking for someone with your skills, or there's a project you could take on that would showcase your abilities and lead to a promotion. By staying where you are and digging deeper, you might uncover the diamonds you've been searching for. The key takeaway here is to make the most of what you already have. Look at your current situation with fresh eyes. Ask yourself how you can add more value, improve your skills, or create new opportunities within your existing environment. Success doesn't always come from making dramatic changes. It often comes from recognizing and capitalizing on the potential that's already within your reach. Chapter 3. A worthy destination. One of the most crucial elements of success is having a clear goal, a worthy destination. Without a goal, you're like a ship sailing without a compass, drifting aimlessly with no sense of direction. But when you have a specific, exciting goal, it acts as a powerful magnet, pulling you toward it. Nightingale explains that many people struggle because they don't have a clear vision of what they want. They have vague desires like "I want to be successful" or "I want to be happy," but these aren't enough to inspire action. A worthy destination is specific, measurable, and meaningful. It's something that excites you, challenges you, and gives your life purpose. Imagine you're planning a trip. You wouldn't just say, "I want to go somewhere nice." You'd pick a destination, perhaps Paris, New York, or the mountains, and then plan your route, book your accommodations, and pack your bags. The same approach applies to your life goals. You need to know exactly where you're going in order to figure out how to get there. Nightingale encourages you to set goals that align with your values and passions. What excites you? What would make you feel proud and fulfilled? Once you've identified your goal, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the journey less overwhelming and gives you a clear roadmap to follow. For example, if your goal is to start your own business, your first step might be to research your market and competitors. The next step might be to develop a business plan, followed by securing funding, and so on. Each step brings you closer to your destination. Visualization is another powerful tool Nightingale recommends for achieving your goals. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself having already achieved your goal. How does it feel? What does your life look like? This mental rehearsal trains your subconscious mind to stay focused on your destination and recognize opportunities that will help you get there. Remember, a worthy destination is not just about achieving a material goal. It's about pursuing something that gives your life meaning and fulfillment. Whether it's building a successful career, creating a loving family, or making a difference in your community, your goal should inspire you to grow and contribute to the world around you. Chapter 4. The Miracle of Your Mind. Your mind is your most powerful tool. In this chapter, Nightingale explains that the thoughts you think shape your reality. This isn't just a motivational phrase, it's a fundamental truth about how the brain works. What you focus on expands, and your dominant thoughts influence your behavior, your decisions, and ultimately your life. Think about this. Your mind is capable of processing thousands of thoughts every day. It's the command center that controls how you perceive the world, how you react to challenges, and how you pursue opportunities. But the problem is that most people allow their minds to run on autopilot, filled with negative or unproductive thoughts. They replay worries, doubts, and fears, which in turn create stress and anxiety. Nightingale teaches you how to harness the power of your mind by becoming intentional about the thoughts you allow to dominate. If you constantly focus on problems, you'll see more problems in your life. But if you focus on solutions, possibilities, and positive outcomes, your mind will work to bring those into reality. Consider an example from the world of sports. Elite athletes often use visualization techniques to mentally rehearse their performance before a game or competition. They see themselves hitting the perfect shot, crossing the finish line first, or making the winning play. This mental practice trains their brain to execute these actions when the time comes. The same principle applies to your goals. When you focus on positive outcomes and visualize success, you're programming your brain to achieve those results. Nightingale also emphasizes the importance of feeding your mind with constructive input. Just as your body needs healthy food to function at its best, your mind needs positive, empowering thoughts to thrive. This means surrounding yourself with uplifting people, reading books that inspire you, and engaging in activities that challenge and stimulate your intellect. Your mind is a garden, and you are the gardener. You can choose to plant seeds of success, positivity, and growth, or you can allow weeds of negativity and doubt to take over. The more you cultivate positive thoughts, the more your life will reflect those thoughts. Take time each day to reflect on your dominant thoughts. Are they aligned with the life you want to create? If not, it's time to start weeding out the negative and planting seeds of positivity, optimism, and belief in your own potential. Chapter 5. Destiny in the Balance. Your destiny is not determined by one big event or decision. It's shaped by the small, consistent actions you take every single day. Nightingale explains that success and failure are not the result of luck or random chance. They are the product of your daily choices, habits, and behaviors. Imagine your life as a scale, with success on one side and failure on the other. Every action you take tips the scale in one direction or the other. It's not about making one grand gesture or taking one big leap. It's about the cumulative effect of your decisions over time. For example, let's say you want to improve your health. Every time you choose to exercise, eat healthy, and get enough sleep, you're tipping the scale toward success. On the other hand, if you skip workouts, indulge in junk food, and neglect your sleep, you're tipping the scale toward failure. The key is to be mindful of the small choices you make each day, because over time, they add up to determine your destiny. This concept applies to all areas of your life: your career, relationships, finances, and personal development. It's easy to overlook the power of daily discipline, especially when the results aren't immediate. But Nightingale reminds you that success is a long-term game. It's not about instant gratification. It's about consistently making the right choices, even when it's hard. Think about someone who wants to become financially independent. They might start by saving a small portion of their income each month. It might not seem like much at first, but over time, those small savings compound and grow into significant wealth. The same principle applies to developing new skills, building relationships, or achieving personal growth. The small, consistent efforts you make today will create the future you desire. Nightingale also emphasizes the importance of self-discipline. Successful people aren't necessarily more motivated or talented than others. They've simply developed the habit of doing the things that lead to success, even when they don't feel like it. Whether it's exercising regularly, sticking to a budget, or working on a long-term project, self-discipline is the key to tipping the scale toward success. Your destiny is in your hands. By being mindful of your daily choices and committing to consistent, positive action, you can shape your future and achieve your goals. Chapter 6. Seed for Achievement. Dreams and goals are like seeds. You must plant them, water them, and nurture them in order for them to grow. In this chapter, Nightingale stresses the importance of taking action to bring your dreams to life. It's not enough to simply think positive thoughts or set goals. You must take consistent, purposeful action. Imagine a farmer who has a bag of seeds but never plants them. No matter how good those seeds are, they'll never grow unless they're planted in the soil and given the proper care. The same is true for your dreams. You might have great ideas and aspirations, but unless you take action, those dreams will remain dormant. One of the biggest obstacles to taking action is the fear of failure or the belief that you're not ready. But Nightingale reminds you that there's never a perfect time to start. If you wait for all the conditions to be ideal, you'll never take the first step. The key is to start where you are, with what you have, and take small steps toward your goal. Let's say you want to write a book. The idea of writing an entire book might feel overwhelming, so you keep putting it off. But what if you commit to writing just 1 page a day? Over time, those small daily actions will add up, and before you know it, you'll have a completed manuscript. The same principle applies to any goal, whether it's starting a business, learning a new skill, or improving your health. Nightingale also emphasizes the importance of perseverance. Just as a seed doesn't sprout overnight, your dreams won't materialize instantly. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments when progress seems slow. But if you stay committed and keep taking action, you'll eventually see the results of your efforts. Success is not a destination, it's a journey, and that journey requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to keep moving forward, even when the road gets tough. By planting the seeds of your dreams and nurturing them with consistent action, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Chapter 7. Law of Cause and Effect. The law of cause and effect is one of the most powerful principles in Lead the Field. It's the idea that everything you experience in life is the result of your actions. For every effect, outcome, there is a cause, action, and for every cause, there is an effect. This law operates with precision and predictability, just like the law of gravity. This means that if you want to change the results you're getting in life, you need to change the actions you're taking. It's a simple concept, but it has profound implications. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. Let's break it down with a practical example. Imagine you want to improve your financial situation. If you're constantly spending more than you earn, accumulating debt, and neglecting to save, the effect will be financial stress and insecurity. But if you start budgeting, living within your means, and saving consistently, the effect will be financial stability and growth. The beauty of the law of cause and effect is that it gives you control over your life. You don't have to wait for external circumstances to change. You can start creating the outcomes you want by changing your actions. Whether it's improving your health, advancing in your career, or building stronger relationships, the results you desire are within your reach if you take the right actions. Nightingale also points out that the law of cause and effect works both ways. Just as positive actions lead to positive outcomes, negative actions lead to negative outcomes. If you neglect your responsibilities, make poor decisions, or act out of fear or anger, the effects will reflect that. This is why it's so important to be mindful of the causes you're setting in motion. The law of cause and effect is empowering because it puts the power back in your hands. You don't have to wait for luck or chance to bring you success. You can create it through intentional, positive action. By aligning your actions with the outcomes you desire, you can take control of your life and shape your future. Chapter 8. The Key to a Better Life. The key to a better life, according to Nightingale, is service. This might seem counterintuitive at first, especially if you're focused on achieving personal success. But Nightingale explains that the more value you provide to others, the more success will naturally flow into your life. Think about the most successful businesses in the world. They didn't become successful by focusing solely on profits. They became successful by solving problems and meeting the needs of their customers. The same principle applies on an individual level. When you focus on how you can serve others, whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your community, you create a positive ripple effect that inevitably comes back to benefit you. Let's say you're an employee at a company, and you want to advance in your career. Instead of focusing solely on how you can climb the ladder or get a raise, shift your attention to how you can add more value to your team and organization. How can you improve processes, solve problems, or help your colleagues succeed? When you approach your work with a mindset of service, you'll find that opportunities for growth and advancement naturally come your way. In your personal life, the same principle holds true. When you focus on giving rather than taking in your relationships, you build deeper connections and trust. Whether it's with your family, friends, or community, the more you give of yourself, your time, your energy, your love, the more fulfillment you'll find in return. Nightingale also highlights the importance of contributing to something bigger than yourself. Many people chase success in the form of wealth, status, or material possessions, only to find that these things provide temporary satisfaction. True fulfillment comes from making a positive impact on the lives of others. This doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your own needs or neglect your personal goals. It simply means that by focusing on serving others, you create a life of abundance. When you make service the cornerstone of your life, success in all its forms, financial, emotional, and spiritual, will naturally follow. Chapter 9. The Final Yard. Persistence is the key to success, especially when you're close to achieving your goal. In this chapter, Nightingale uses the metaphor of a football game to illustrate this point. In the final yard, many players give up or lose focus, thinking the game is already won or lost. But it's in this final yard where the game is often decided. The same is true in life. Many people work hard, make sacrifices, and stay committed to their goals, but when they're just inches away from success, they give up. They lose sight of the finish line and quit just before they achieve their breakthrough. Think about a time when you were working toward a goal and felt discouraged. Maybe you were close to completing a project, launching a business, or reaching a personal milestone, but obstacles kept getting in your way. It's easy to feel like giving up when progress is slow or challenges seem insurmountable. But Nightingale reminds you that this is often the point where success is just around the corner. The final yard is the hardest, but it's also the most rewarding. When you push through the last bit of resistance, you experience the satisfaction of reaching your goal and the personal growth that comes from persevering. Persistence is not about blindly pushing through without rest or support. It's about staying focused on your goal, even when things get tough. It's about refusing to give up, even when others might throw in the towel. The ability to persist, to keep going when others would quit, is what separates successful people from those who fall short of their potential. Success is often a matter of hanging on just a little longer, pushing through that final yard, and trusting that your efforts will pay off. When you stay committed to your goal, even in the face of adversity, you'll find that the finish line is closer than you think. Chapter 10. A Worthy Ideal. In this chapter, Nightingale emphasizes the importance of pursuing a worthy ideal, something that gives your life meaning and purpose. This is not just about setting goals or achieving success in the material sense. It's about striving for something that uplifts you and those around you. A worthy ideal is a goal that inspires you, challenges you to grow, and makes a positive impact on the world. It's not enough to chase success for superficial reasons like wealth, status, or approval from others. True success comes from pursuing a goal that is aligned with your values and passions. Consider someone who is working in a high-paying job but feels unfulfilled. They might have all the trappings of success: money, a nice house, and a prestigious title, but if their work doesn't align with their deeper purpose, they'll likely feel empty. On the other hand, someone who is pursuing a career that they're passionate about, even if it's less lucrative, will experience a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that money can't buy. Nightingale encourages you to reflect on what truly matters to you. What do you want to contribute to the world? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? A worthy ideal is not just about personal success. It's about making a positive difference in the lives of others and living a life of purpose. When you pursue a worthy ideal, your work becomes more than just a means to an end. It becomes a source of joy, growth, and fulfillment. You wake up each day with a sense of excitement and purpose, knowing that you're working towards something that truly matters. Nightingale also points out that a worthy ideal is not static. As you grow and evolve, your goals and aspirations will change. The important thing is to stay aligned with your values and passions, and to continually strive for growth and contribution. By pursuing a worthy ideal, you create a life that is rich in meaning and impact. Chapter 11. The Habit of Success. Success is not a one-time event, it's a habit. In this chapter, Nightingale explains that successful people are those who have developed the habit of doing the things that lead to success, day in and day out. It's not about talent, luck, or intelligence. It's about consistently practicing the habits that lead to success. Take a moment to think about your daily routine. Are your habits aligned with the life you want to create? For example, if you want to improve your health, do your habits include regular exercise, healthy eating, and getting enough rest? If you want to advance in your career, are you consistently learning, networking, and taking on new challenges? The good news is that habits can be changed. Nightingale suggests that the first step to creating successful habits is becoming aware of the habits that are currently shaping your life. Once you've identified which habits are helping and which are hindering you, you can begin to make intentional changes. Building new habits doesn't happen overnight. It requires discipline, repetition, and patience. But the rewards are immense. As you start to incorporate small, positive changes into your routine, you'll notice a ripple effect. One good habit often leads to another. For example, let's say you start your day with a morning routine that includes exercise, meditation, and goal setting. This simple routine can set a positive tone for the rest of your day. You'll find that you're more focused, energized, and productive. Over time, these small habits will lead to big results. Nightingale also emphasizes the importance of consistency. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. By committing to a set of habits that align with your goals, you create a solid foundation for long-term success. Success is not about working harder. It's about working smarter. By developing the right habits and practicing them consistently, you can achieve your goals and create the life you desire. Chapter 12. A Balanced Life. In the final chapter, Nightingale reminds you that true success is about more than just career achievements or financial wealth. It's about living a balanced life, one that includes health, happiness, meaningful relationships, and personal fulfillment. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of success and neglect other important aspects of your life. You might be working long hours to build your career, but if you're sacrificing your health, relationships, or personal happiness in the process, is it really worth it? Nightingale encourages you to take a holistic approach to success, one that honors all areas of your life. This means making time for the things that matter most, whether it's spending quality time with your loved ones, pursuing hobbies that bring you joy, or taking care of your physical and mental well-being. Balance doesn't mean achieving perfection in every area of your life at all times. Life is dynamic, and different areas of your life will require more attention at different times. The key is to be mindful of how you're allocating your time and energy, and to make sure that you're not neglecting the things that bring you fulfillment and joy. Nightingale also highlights the importance of personal growth. Just as you invest time and effort into your career, you should also invest in your personal development. This could mean reading books, attending seminars, or practicing self-reflection. The more you grow as a person, the more you'll be able to contribute to the world around you. At the end of the day, success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about how you live. By striving for balance and fulfillment in all areas of your life, you create a life that's rich in meaning and joy. Conclusion. Earl Nightingale's Lead the Field is a powerful guide that shows you how to take control of your life and achieve extraordinary success. Through timeless principles, Nightingale reminds you that success is within your reach if you cultivate the right mindset, take purposeful action, and commit to serving others. The key themes throughout the book, attitude, goals, service, persistence, and balance, are the foundation for a successful and fulfilling life. These principles are not just abstract ideas, they are practical tools that you can apply to your own life, starting today. While this summary has provided an overview of the key concepts, the full book offers even more depth, insight, and practical advice. Consider picking up your own copy of Lead the Field to fully immerse yourself in Nightingale's teachings and start your journey towards success. Remember, the journey to success is a marathon, not a sprint. By consistently applying the principles in this book, you can lead the field in any area of your life. Now, it's time for you to take action. The tools are in your hands, and the possibilities are limitless. Lead the field, and create the life you deserve.